BagFuel, baby.
Ooh, I feel like I ain't filmed in a long time, although the people think we've been filming because we had enough content to last for 2-3 weeks, but it feel good to be back in the saddle,
Yeah, we was chilling. Funny, it's like we was out of commission content-wise, physical-wise, emotional-wise. Now we just really back.
Nah, I mean, we still did some shows, though. We did T. Mara's show. I went to Atlanta. I did Ray Daniels' show. I did live Hip Hop Daily. I traveled a little bit more, so I did shows while I was gone or whatever. I think we did somebody else. I just filmed a young dude when you wasn't feeling well and Ghost was gone. I filmed a DC Wave.
Yeah.
I've been trying to, I still been working now. I still been dropping my content. I've been doing the same thing. I just ain't been at BagFuel. It feels good to be back. That's all.
Yeah, now we back in the mix. I'm just cruising and mixing. So what you got on your chest, my nigga?
Nah, I'm wearing my merch that's on my chest. You know what I'm saying? I'm back because everybody be hitting me up and talking about that they want to get the merch and all that. We about to be selling the merch up on YouTube. If you want the merch, if you want the T-shirts, whatever, DM me. We back. I'm doing a big pop-up shop and I'm doing a photo shoot September 10th with Yumi Dubs. I designed 3 new sweatshirts for them, for like a signature collection, and we doing a pop-up shop to sell them, and I'm gonna do the photo shoot. I'm doing something different. I want the people to come out, jump in photos, and make that part of the marketing push type of thing.
That's gonna be fun. So what you got? You got some things you want to talk about, man?
Man, I want to talk about Steve Harvey first with this $400 million and all this, and if this is real, with his wife actually cheating on him with the bodyguard and with the chef. And if that's true, how does she think she's going to then divorce him and take half of his money?
That's how marriage works. Most likely Steve Harvey never asked her to sign a prenup. See all those videos he did with Shannon Sharp? Yo, all women got to do is have babies. We got to give them money. Boom. He adopted all her kids.
All her kids? How many kids she got? I thought she just had Lori Harvey.
No, she has other kids. They all took Steve's name.
Come on. So why we don't know about the other kids? She got more kids. I never heard it. I thought she had 1 kid.
That's why her name is Lori Harvey. He adopted her.
I know that, but I never heard it. No, I thought it was just only them 2.
Nah, there's more kids, nigga. Oh, there's more kids.
I didn't know that.
So they all get a piece of that pie.
So he's a herd.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said he was when he made the Think Like a Man movie. Now it's backfiring on your ass because we was all telling you, why are you making a movie called Think Like a Man trying to praise these women, and women stick together, vaginas unite, men don't, bro.
Yeah. So he came out and had a whole thing of this ain't true, it's all a smoke screen. I don't believe it.
But there's more reports of it. I just saw one today. I thought it when he came out and said that, right?
Yeah.
I believed them because we know press, they be taking stuff and they be chopping and screwing it, and then you think that you talking about something that's not even real, and then you look stupid. But on the way here, I saw another publication because I didn't even know about the chef. I told Ghost, I said, did you hear about this going on? And he like, nah. I said, yo, supposedly she cheated on him with the chef and the bodyguard, which happens. That's life. I'm not saying people don't cheat, and I'm not demeaning nobody for cheating. I'm not a perfect man, but what I'm saying is you can't then turn around and ask him for half his money. $200 million?
Yeah.
Ain't no vagina worth $200 million.
However long they've been married, whatever the laws are for whatever state they're in, she's going to get that. That's just how it works, especially if he didn't ask for a prenup. He got finessed and filleted. It's
Maybe
over.
not. There are laws about infidelity, too. There are laws in certain states about infidelity. Because remember, Fantasia took the woman's man away from her, and she took her to court.
I feel you. In our history of seeing how these things play out, it always favors the woman more times than not. Now, Steve, he has a lot of money. He can afford a lot of lawyers. He can drag this out forever.
Why would he want to drag? Yo, bro, if he drags this out forever, this is a bad look. Just his marketing of himself as a man, as a leader, as a black guy, because that's the position that he took. He took himself and made himself
what?
A leader and a champion of women.
Let me help you with that. he has to eat this bullet. Like how you and I talk, when you say you got to own it, all you've ever done is not hold women accountable. You've always said it's the man's fault. The man got to boss up. It's your fault. If she does this, she does that. Got to boss up. Now, it's your fault she smashed the chef and the bodyguard.
Maybe, allegedly.
No, but I'm just...
Allegedly.
Me, do I truly believe in that? No. Everybody's accountable. But based on how you like to hold every man accountable for every malaction from a woman's standpoint, you're going to have to eat that one too, brother.
I mean,
sorry.
I mean, if this is true, I feel sorry for anybody
that got to go through it.
Not just, I mean, we all go through it.
Yeah.
Like, nobody is exempt. I'm talking about publicly. Going through things publicly is totally different than going through things privately. It goes back to the clip that we talked about, men getting cheated on publicly. It's hard for them to come back from that. And all of these men were saying, well, not all of them. Let me rephrase myself. There were a few men that came out and was like, well, just cheat on their girl, just have sex with their cousin. First of all, y'all not pimps like that. Y'all cap. All right? So stop responding upon something that you can't do. Those are certain type of dudes that other women's family want to deal with them, is going to give them the box. All y'all talking that scratch, y'all not about that life. It's only a small percentage. That's the first thing. Second thing is, when it's publicly, it's not about what happened. It's about how you look, and it's about a feeling when you go outside.
Yeah, there's
right?
embarrassment.
And I'm not saying it from the standpoint of it occurred to me. I'm not famous enough for that to had even occurred to me, right? But I'm talking about to the people that we know that it has occurred to, and how we have looked at them, and how their swag has changed, and how they've looked different to the public. And it's a lot of them that they don't bounce back from that, from being disgraced in that way. It's mental.
I mean, listen, his wife's history is, all out on Front Street. Dealt with the first dude, whoever she was married to, criminal drug dealer, boom. Then she dealt with the cousin, criminal drug dealer, boom. Add their kids. You're dealing with family members already. You decide to absorb this woman, absorb her kids, adopt them, no prenup. You fell for the finesse if this is true. There ain't nothing we could say about it.
He ain't falling for the finesse. He's dumb. She didn't have to finesse him. All you got to do is say, I want a prenup. That's all you got to say.
But
if you don't want to rock with me, that goes back to self-esteem problems. And the first thing that you want to do is, the one thing that my father said is, you going to let a bitch take your shit? That's the first thing he said, and I had to wake up. No, I'm not going to let no bitch take my shit, which means you're going to beat a bitch up in your own crib, blurt me out on that. You're going to lose your crib because she's going to get a restraining order, and no matter what you paid or what you did, she can live in that domain, and you could never get back in there if she don't let you. You're going to divorce her, or you're going to let her divorce you, and you're going to be a millionaire and have no prenup and no way to protect yourself. That means that you're going to let somebody take your shit. Those two things don't make any sense to me.
It does make sense. Not for us, but for him. Because this ain't the first time he got finessed.
He got finessed by
before what wife. It was when he lost $30 million. He likes this shit. Steve Harvey likes to get finessed. He likes to sit there and say, women are the prize. They don't got to do anything.
So he's a simp on the highest level.
On the highest level.
It's crazy.
And to his credit, though, that is his main audience. Men ain't his main audience. So if you're worth all these millions, you're going to keep feeding the engine of your audience.
Men used to be his main audience, pause.
When he was a comedian.
When he was doing comedy, but you say, all right, but this is what happens. The grass isn't always greener on the other side, right? The same people that build you up, those women that bought you in because they felt like that you was telling the men secrets, is the same one that's going to break you down.
Yeah.
All right? So you not winning, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like you crossing over, you thinking these dudes, I'm not making but $5 million when the men is championing me and they come into my comedy shows, but I'm gonna go with the women because with the women I'm making 12. I'm making $12 million. If you watch any job or any business that goes on that has men running it, right? Men start it. It's always cool until when?
A chick comes in.
Until a chick comes in. when a chick comes in,
oh my
things
God,
got to get revamped. Somebody's smashing her. She's in somebody's ear. Even if she's fat and ugly, she's in somebody's ear. They trust her. As soon as the woman invades the position, everything gets fucked up.
This is BagFuel, right? Let's think hypothetically on a business level, because you've had to rebrand yourself on a business level. What would be the rebranding move for Steve Harvey? Should he now just focus on men, own this?
No, he can't. He cannot. He
can't go back.
Bro, you can't. You can't come back to us after you done gave away mad of our secrets. After you done champion all of these vaginas all of this time against us. No, you can't come back. Now you in limbo. He better invest in a good movie, and you better not let us know you invested in it, because we liable not to go, bro.
I think if Steve Harvey says, hey, I've learned my lesson, man. This is what happened to me when I really went full.
We'll take him back if he comes out.
And if he comes out back
and sincere to the men that have been backing him, financially, and been a fan of his, and been down with the Kings of Comedy and all that. If he comes out with a sincere apology to the fellas and said that he made a mistake and all that, then yes, Steve, you can come back to the cult.
Yeah, I agree.
You can come back to the cult if you lay it down like that. Pause, Steve. The men is the cult. The men who stick with each other for real.
Yeah,
it's not a lot of us, bro. Mm-hmm. Most of us men turn on each other for the women.
Yeah, that's number one. Then two is money.
Then the money. And the money. Mm-hmm. All right, women are sticking together. All right. All the time against you know how fucking niggas is, and you be sitting right there. You done married her, one's a boyfriend, but they clump us all together, and they all keying, they all agreeing, they all doing shit behind your back, they all spending money behind your back, they all lying to your face. You know I say they wake up capping,
fresh
all right,
out.
and they all defend the other cappers. They outrageous with they shit. They gon' stick together. You could be 46, 30, 19, and 7. They all got vaginas.
They all unite.
And they all sticking together, and they all teaching each other how this is what the vaginas do. All right? We not doing that. They got their cult. They got a handbook that they give when they come out the vagina here. Niggas ain't shit.
Yep.
All right? Where's our book?
There's no book.
There is no book. So what I'm saying is we starting this right now. If Steve Harvey apologizes, you can come back to the cult.
It's up. If Steve,
we will welcome you back.
Yeah.
Correct what you did, and you lit.
Yo, you. Huh?
Your boys, what's up with your boys getting demonetized?
First of all, they're not my boys.
Who?
He talking about Fresh and Fit getting demonetized.
We gonna talk about other YouTube. I don't want to talk about people getting demonetized because that's scary, because that could happen to anybody. Do I agree with the Herbs talking? No.
But see, their thing is they started feeling themselves and they took the joke too far, in your words. Started, going against the Jews, wearing the Klan hoodies.
They was wearing Klan hoodies?
Yeah, they was bugged out.
What are you talking about?
Going crazy on the girls, even extra. And they was like,
I got a philosophy about this, and although I don't agree with a lot of stuff that the women do, they're not the only ones doing it. And that's why I tell her all the time. If we're all coming out, women stick together. I'm not saying nothing bad. They do stick together. They do give each other a handbook, right? But they're not the only ones that's doing shit crazy. Like them coming out against these women, I don't agree with them. Like you got to give me the impression like you used to get pussy, right? You have to give me the impression. I used to get a lot of pussy. I know niggas. I salute niggas that get pussy, and you know that.
Nonstop.
I be like, yo, don't hate the player. Them niggas is doing their thing. They don't give me the impression like they ever did their thing. That's my problem with them. All right, they need to just shut up and wear the dunce hat and sit in the corner.
On some real shit.
Yo, and sit in the corner. That's how I feel about people. Yo,
someone's crying.
Who?
On one of the hosts, he was crying live on air
because he got demonetized.
Yo, bro, you know how much?
Was you crying when you was tearing up them hoes up there?
Nah.
Was you crying when you was wearing the Klan joint? Don't cry now. Anyway, skip them clowns.
Yeah, because the amount of money they was
giving clowns no time, yo. Because I tell everybody, all these people that's doing this YouTube shit and all this shit, 90% of them is herbs. And I want y'all to know I honestly feel that way. And I come straight bombing for y'all clowns because y'all make us look bad.
And just to close this out, that clout thing is so, intoxicating and so seductive. They're already making all the money. For them to go extra and extreme like that, it just shows you how much people be feeling themselves. And, when you get a little bit of money in your pocket.
Sometimes you just do it for the views, though. And they get caught up in this character.
A caricature, yeah.
Clip almost got demonetized, too.
For what?
For doing crazy shit like that.
But why were you
wilding on women? But he did a Klan spoof. He did that.
But why was all right? I understand y'all did it, but what was the mentality to keep taking it further above?
That was him.
No, I understand.
You get engulfed in the character. You get engulfed in the character, and you want to put it gets you.
So hits his clout. Yeah, he just said that.
Like Charleston White.
Yes.
It's a character now.
But you know what? You know what the problem is? I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. And when we first started doing this show, Esso was like, we need to have a standard, and we need to always strive for excellency. Yeah, of course. But excellency. I understand. But when these guys are going past that point, it's because they know they've plateaued to a certain caliber, and they haven't figured out how to rework their situation to get past the point to. Because the audience is like, all right, we know you do this. What's next? So when I see the extreme going on, it's almost to say, all right, this is going to keep me relevant. This is going to keep me fresh. It's going to keep me going until I figure it out. But we're getting to the point now, all that clown shit, especially how YouTube is shutting things down, you really going to have to study your craft. You're going to have to be diverse into a lot of subject matters, because the people that's watching you expect more of you than this clown shit. And that's what I see when people really take it to the extreme. And I used to take it to the extreme. Being around different people now, it's like, think better, live better, deliver better, and you'll get the audience growing with you. And that's how I look at it.
But I don't think that when Ghost described what him and Flip was doing, I don't think that it was necessarily, and I could be wrong, but just the way that you described it, I don't think it was necessarily going to their head. I think it was successful. So how are we going to keep finding different ways?
How are we going to shock? It was really about
the audience. How are we going to keep being successful for a lot of people? Now, yes, people are clout chasing, because do we go outside now and do people know me? Are people shocked that, somebody wants to take pictures with somebody who talks on camera? Yeah, I get it. But we not doing that for this. You know me. Everybody knows me, just in case that y'all don't know. If nobody knew me, if nobody cared, and I was making tons of money on YouTube.
He wouldn't give a single fuck.
I would not give a fuck about nobody seeing me in the street or anything. I don't do this for clout or popularity. I do this to, one, put my vibe out. I do this to make money, to make my computer run. I do this to give back to people, so because the stuff that we're saying, they don't know it, and I do it because I love it. Those are 4 reasons that have nothing to do with clout of why I'm sitting here on this microphone.
And we benefit for the time frame that we in, that people can see us, and it opens other doors. But overall, how we're doing this thing, we've always had the passion for it. You treat this just like how you treated when you was managing top flight acts in the music business, when you was playing basketball against the top athletes. And I think, when people are not around certain level of excellency, they start just doing shit. They're in a holding pattern. And it's like, how many times can we shock the people again? And there gets to a point, especially when you're on this platform, and they're spending revenue dollars on you. Nah, bro. There's a ceiling.
The standards do change, but even in my situation, what people got to understand is that my 2 best friends are wild successful. Okay? I can't do nothing and do nothing clown even nowhere near sideways of who I am, because Clue will be on my phone like, what is going on?
Fast.
What is your problem? You don't need none of these people. If you need some money, you need to reinvent yourself. I got you, bro. And my other best friend, Shaheen, is the head coach of Seton Hall. Okay,
he just went to the Elite 8.
Like these people are not with one guy, with 2 guys on my side. They're both of my best friends, and they're 2 millionaires. Okay, one coach gets paid $1 million per year, and the other one been a millionaire. He was worth $11 million since 1997. Okay, so when you got these two type of people around you, and you dealing and you're trying to make a move, you have to do it on standard. Because this is who you're a part of. This is part of your legacy. These are the people that get down with you and you get down with them. I can't be doing some clown shit and be rolling with these two guys. It's not going to work.
Speaking of changing.
What's up?
Braun. A lot of people leaving him. Why do you think that is?
He's very successful. Scooter Braun is a star himself now. So it turns differently when you're just a manager and you're managing the stars than when you become a star. Scooter Braun's the one that bought out Quality Control. So if he bought the people that's going to buy out people, that's more businesses that you have to take on. You don't have time to manage. And I'm going to tell y'all this, managing is the worst job in the music business.
Yeah.
So if you got a chance to get away from it, trust me, he done probably sat there and said, I got millions in this bank. I'm tired of dealing with these egos. I'm tired of putting out fires. I'm tired of being at their beck and call. I'm tired of explaining to them what they do and do not need to do. It's annoying, okay? And you want a quality of life. People want me to manage them all the time. It's only one person that I manage to this day that I do management work for, and that is DJ Clue. And he'll tell you how stressful it is for me.
Ghost shot the video when we was at Amazon.
And
that was light.
And the Amazon shit is light. That's a regular paid date that you're going to get your money from. When you got to deal with travel just to go to Martha's Vineyard with him for the same company.
Low-key tour managing, that shit is a lot.
That's a lot, bro. It's a lot to do and it's a thankless job. People will get mad at you and fire your ass. The only reason why I've lasted with DJ Clue so long is because I don't have a title. I'm his friend. So when business comes about and he needs a person to do management responsibilities, he calls on me. But it's his friend doing the management responsibilities for him, not his manager.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, what about the sports channel trying to buy out? Who did I say that they trying to buy out?
Apple's trying to get ESPN.
They trying to buy them because they want to have the rights of all the major sports teams.
I mean, it goes back to Disney's been having problems with money for a while. When we had spoken about it, they've been hemorrhaging money. ESPN, since they went through the woke movement with Malika Andrews, et cetera, a lot of men have been turned off by that. They're losing money. When the parks were shut down during Corona, they lost billions. Same thing with Jonathan Majors. Under any other circumstance, they would have been done with him. The fact that they kept him on this long tells you how integral it is for him to be successful so they can get their billions off. What's up?
Do you think the youth just don't fuck with Disney no more?
There's no connection.
Yeah, the kids don't have that, what we had back then.
Yeah, because everything's... They always said that when television was invented, the defect of television was you felt like you were experiencing something where you didn't have to be at. Such as now, if you saw Mount Rushmore, it's right there. I never have to go visit it. Now with all these mobile devices, YouTube, people feel like I've experienced everything. I've been to Disney World. Huh?
I don't feel that way.
We're older.
No, but I'm saying like when you go to Disney World or Disneyland now, it's trash.
It's been trash.
Long lines, it's trash. No, but before it used to be an experience.
Yes.
But
it's the relish, like yo.
But what else did kids? I understand. But what else did kids have to do? They're so distracted by so many things. How many kids are rushing to their parents? I want to go to Disney World. Where's the marketing and promotion? We don't even see it on television anymore. We used to see Epcot Center, Disney World, Disneyland. That's their marketing and promotion. When's the last time you seen a Disney World commercial?
I ain't seen Disney World commercial.
And y'all got kids.
I ain't seen a Disney World commercial in a long time, but I also feel like I'm gonna side with Ghost because Disney to me is a derivative of cartoons and stuff like that. Cartoons is trash now. All right. Remember when we were younger, in all ages, we could name cartoons that even if we didn't watch them like that, we knew who they was. Who's the cartoon character out right now? Minnie and Mickey is old as fuck.
Part of that reason, though, and Ghost will tell you this, It costs so much money to animate.
No, it don't.
Yes, it do. That's the number.
Cartoon?
Yes, a 30. Yo, Ghost. That.
Are you crazy?
Ghost.
It's so much easier now than
Nah, that's the number one thing on their budget.
The cartoon in
On
2 minutes.
On their budget, that was the number one reason we didn't see Saturday morning cartoons. It's like it costs too much. Now you see them on the streaming, Netflix, Hulu, on regular television. No, they don't have the budget for that.
Bro,
What?
Easy as fuck to do a cartoon.
Ghost, I'm talking about budget. Unless they're rocking the budget, which we've spoken about.
I don't know about this.
They're not making returns on the cartoons, but they can make them.
I mean,
how would they make returns on them?
If it was popular.
Okay,
Commercials.
but so there's no reason. So there's no reason for us to make it. The cartoons are not hip. If they want cartoons, they got to be cartoons like the Boondocks, a reality cartoon that people are gonna grab onto. They were scared of the Boondocks. The Boondocks, they can't.
Kids though.
But it's still anime. It still is gonna bring you to. You don't have to curse and do what the Boondocks does. The Boondocks was real though. Nobody wants to see the Smurfs no more. It's thug out here now. You got social media.
Now AI can make a South Park episode.
But back to what you were saying, is you was going.
I forgot.
But here's my thing. You got to remember too. When we was kids, you was either going outside. You had the regular 5 channels, or if your parents got some Skrilla. Hold on. I'm getting to there. You had cable TV. That's it. Then hold on, I understand.
Everybody had the Zap box.
Yeah, we had the Zap box, but if you just had the Zap box, radio, and magazines, these kids now,
Video games.
if you could afford it, some parents who didn't, it was if you had the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis, I'm pissed. But I'm just.
Why you say yo? I'm not the nigga talking.
Yeah, but even now, if you had a PlayStation back then, not everyone was getting it unless you was knocking them off.
I had the PlayStation.
I had it too.
People had PlayStation.
By the time PlayStation came around, niggas wasn't taking no for an answer.
People had was PlayStation and Jordan. He had that.
And DVD players.
Yeah, but now, but I'm going back to what kids have. Kids have everything at their disposal. They're not subjected to I'm in the house.
They don't though.
No, so why are they not watching cartoons if it's at their disposal?
Because they have so many other things to watch.
Maybe they're disconnected from Disney. Maybe Disney, you said it from the beginning. If Disney's not doing any marketing, right? How would the kids be into what they got going on?
Yeah, but they're into stuff like Pixar's, Finding Nemo.
No, they're not. Y'all just think they are.
Okay.
They made it and they made money off of those.
So who was the
adults?
But the adults brought the kids there, right?
The kids really don't like that shit, bro.
So what do
the kids like? The Little Mermaid real life?
No. The kids right now, what's that building block game that they all playing?
Minecraft.
And blocks is something. No, it's called Roblox. Now that because that's how you know when something is a big deal. Because the kid, you're gonna know. My kid is 19 years old, right? I know Roblox is a big deal because my little great nephew JJ wants the Roblox. I saw my little cousin and her sister and her stepsister fighting over $10 to go buy Roblox to build their shit.
And my daughter don't like cartoons.
How about this then?
She's a baby.
How about this? Let me show you something. Let's take this caveat then. How old is your daughter? No, listen. No, I know that. No, and she can operate a phone and FaceTime you, right?
No, not really.
She can do things on the phone though, Ghost.
She knows how to look at the tablet and she knows what to grab, but she doesn't know how to.
How about this? The kids have evolved. Cartoons ain't for them. Maybe their brain.
What I'm saying is,
let's
put a cartoon on and she won't be interested.
That's what I'm saying though.
Miss Rachel, a person talking or whatever. She'll be interested in that.
This is what I'm getting to. Maybe children have evolved. It's to the point. Remember how they said you get to a point cartoons will no longer have a meaning to you? Maybe the kids of this generation have already evolved to the point, nah, I'm not on that.
Or maybe it's not realistic. Like I said, the Boondocks is a realistic cartoon. If they dumb something down, if it makes you feel like Rachel's talking to you, people don't want to hear, kids don't want to hear this, yeah, and it's great, and so-and-so, and Five-O, and so-and-so. But who, Rachel?
Yes.
And she's a real person?
And it's a real person.
But all right then, but I'm talking about nobody.
He is another one that, like, I'm just getting love, Blippy.
All right.
That's another real dude. Like it was then it was the shit that Biz Markie was on, like shit like that.
Yeah, shit like that. But even like that even like that shit that Biz was on is Run a Ride too with the kids.
Oh, that's the big shit.
Oh, that's the one that's going on right now.
That one specifically, but shit like that.
All right, but I'm saying that. Okay, now let me be specific. I'm saying it ran a ride because we had that already.
Yep.
I'm not saying what goes on right now. I'm talking about with Biz. So we had the person, and Biz was a king size cartoon character because he could make sounds with his mouth and he was dancing around looking like a real cartoon character. If that ran awry for us, maybe it's just time for Disney to rebrand themselves. Maybe we need new characters. Remember when you had SpongeBob come along years ago? Who's been after freaking SpongeBob? We need new characters that make sense for the kid. This stuff is old. It's 100 years old now. Like on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck about Minnie Mouse? What is Minnie Mouse doing? Is there a cartoon for Minnie Mouse? She's only in Disney. That's it. Where's the fanfare around Minnie? There is none.
There's no marketing. You don't see it. Disney's hemorrhaging money for the most part. I mean, they're still good, but you know, these big corporations ain't going to take losses, but for so long. They're going to make executive decisions. They're like, hey, if we can offload this ship, offload that ship and figure it out. And just like how the dude from Barstool bought back his company for $1, Disney could be like, if we so inclined, we can rebuy back ESPN if we feel like it.
But what about ESPN? What about them buying them to get the rights to the sports teams and all that? Because they have it. How is Apple gonna beast off of that?
Well, Apple's been playing like soccer games. You can just watch straight off Apple. So they can just integrate that same system.
So you think that they're trying to make this sports channel directly a part of the phone?
Yeah, that would make sense.
So when you buy the
like
phone,
iTunes,
when you pay monthly, you're gonna pay for
ESPN app. I'm pretty sure y'all got.
Yeah.
It gives you the points and the news and all. That could all go into Apple's system.
Yeah, and then they'll just charge you.
How are they gonna beast off the teams?
Because
they have the rights. Because what are they gonna do now? Do stuff. All right. So the phone is gonna do something directly with the sports teams then.
How about this?
You can have Knicks themed phones.
Yeah, or the algorithm. We know Esso is a Knicks fan, a Giants fan, a Yankees fan, this and that. Now the algorithm will start, curating for you on that phone because it's already integrated. All right, here's the scores, here's the trade fast. Yeah.
So what's gonna happen to Shannon Sharp and them?
What do you mean?
It's still gonna be the same show.
Yeah.
We're still gonna be streaming the show. That's gonna get a little dicey when it's available on your phone like that. Y'all don't think?
What you mean in what way?
I feel it's just gonna be like a level up that we don't see right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're buying. Okay, they buy the sports channel, right? Now it's a big monopoly, right? They got the sports channel and they got the rights with the team because the sports channel already got the rights with the team. So once I buy Ghost, I buy everything Ghost got already. Right? Now, how are they going to implement what's going to be? Because I've been thinking about it. What's the monopoly?
Because Apple has TV shows.
Yeah.
It's just part of that now. Like the ESPN channel.
What if they strictly say we just going to air the Super Bowl on the fucking phone?
All right.
They're not going to put it on TV.
Then you connect your phone to your TV. Yeah, the Apple TV.
That's what I'm saying. So do you think that they're gonna monopolize them for subscription?
Then you would have to buy an Apple
that's
TV.
That's what we're getting to now. So now if I buy this, in order for you to see Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp, you need an Apple TV subscription. And everybody
$5 a month and get your shit.
Yeah.
because the app on the sports channel now is free. You don't gotta pay nothing for it. So now they're gonna convert, huh?
You can watch games
if you got a cable provider.
Yeah, I got Verizon. I can stream it right on my iPad.
No, it's different. Then it's gonna go to Apple. Then you gotta pay Apple.
That's what I'm saying. Then that gotta be the place. So $5 for how many people got an Apple freaking phone and watch sports?
Unless your phone is Verizon too. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So
with these companies already.
And bad.
I mean, somebody said
Verizon. They already know. Just
in 10 years, by 2030, give or take, the majority of society's brain will be integrated with the internet.
No, he's saying really integrated because did you see the thing where they put the thing inside the woman's head like she did an operation?
It's gonna be
and they reading her mind, bro.
It's gonna be very invasive. It's gonna be something subtle. It won't even be anything.
How about that new phone, the dude that was with Apple?
And then you open it.
You click it on your click it on your shirt, and then your phone is in your hand. It's trash.
Yeah. But in about
why you say that's trash? I ain't even see it to say it's trash.
Anything that's projected is just trash.
Oh, he's just not a fan of it. That's it.
It's just trash. Like, you're not going to hold your phone. You're going to be on the train like this? That's trash.
But you be on your phone, but you on the phone like this already. It's in the same hand.
Your fingers, it's too wonky.
What do you mean it's too wonky?
It's no stop. Y'all Android users like shit to be changed.
I'm not an Android user.
Ghost, let me help you with something. You know who you sound like? No. You know who you sound like? The same people. No. The same people that said, "Who the fuck is gonna use a phone with no buttons
and put music on it?"
Yup.
You kind of sound like them ghosts.
When Apple comes out with glasses that you just use your eyes and go like this, that's a different concept than I have to hold my hand physically up. And then niggas don't have hands all the time. Not everybody has hands. But everybody got fucking eyes.
I mean, even if you don't,
different levels.
But Ghost, if you don't have hands, and you don't have hands for the physical phone neither, so you're back to square one.
If you can control your phone with your eyeballs, you don't need your hands.
I agree with you, but this is a work in progress. You know how people want to do? They want to slow roll this out. Get this version where it works on your hand first.
That's the Chinese. Make everything so we can just make it better later.
Of course.
That's the Chinese method.
Of course.
Gadgets, they make all sorts of gadgets. You're like, why you need this? Because they want to make something better later. They just getting out all the kinks. But I don't fuck with them kinks. I don't fuck with that.
That's you.
Give me the finished version.
So you waited to get an iPhone 14? Because the iPhone 1s and 2s and 3s was trash.
You can't even use the motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. That's you don't think the first... I had iPhone 1. The iPhone 1 had so much bullshit with it, bro.
I was just like, yo, get me out of here.
What? The iPhone 1? Come on. That's why I'm like, yo, the iPhone, they didn't start getting litty to me until like 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. I say my shit like around 7.
When did the music go on it?
I think first came out. Yeah.
You couldn't download the music on it.
You had to do it through your computer.
Yeah, but
it wasn't as simplistic.
I know, this is what I'm trying to say. I had that. Yeah. I had it from the shit from the phone. I just what I'm saying. That wasn't when I had the iPhone. When I got it from Corey Rooney Company. When I was working with him. Everybody's like, why do you have that shit? When I used to scroll up and the shit be moving.
It was on sidekicks and dumb shit.
But that's my point.
But remember,
you got it and you understood. You be like,
I thought it was okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it fell and broke, I didn't get another iPhone. I got something else. It was trash. I had to come back to the iPhone.
You don't like technology now. So it's like
I like some of it. It's just it's really confusing. Like it's a lot of technology that's really confusing. If you grew up in this, then it's okay. But when you came from a point where you didn't grow up into this, and then you had to grow into learning it, and even when it was being learned, I didn't have to do it. I was making so much money in the music business. Yeah. So while everybody's fucking learning technology, I'm making $300,000. Who gives a fuck about technology at that time? Because $300,000 back then was like $700,000 right now, nigga. So technology, no, I got my dude that worked for me. And he's going to learn the technology. He's going to learn the Pro Tools. And he's going to learn this. And when I have a problem, teach me this or fix this. I'm the nigga that pays, the technology nigga. You need me too. You need me.
But yeah, in 10 years, the internet will be fully integrated. I love it.
I am. I'm scared of that.
I love it.
He like all of that brainwave. Keep your consciousness for 300 years.
I used to be like, save the world, da-da-da. I'm not like that anymore. Fuck it up. Like let's make it get the fuck up out of here.
Where we going?
From what I've been told,
going to get dead.
This is the 6th version of advanced civilization that we're in now. Every other civilization got destroyed by some extreme catastrophe, whether it was a comet or the Earth stopped spinning for a second. You know, if that happened, we're all.
When did that happen?
Nigga, the Earth is billions of years old. The
Earth stopped spinning for a second?
1 second, yeah. What? Ghost.
Yo, bro, stop, man.
Ghost.
He's back.
Ghost. If the Earth stopped spinning for 1 second, what would happen?
A lot. But
No.
That actually happened?
Probably like 50,000 years ago, 70. Yes. There's been volcanoes that's erupted, dust clouds.
Why would the Earth stop?
Yo, do you know? Think about this. Anything can happen, Ghost. Do you know how the rings of Saturn was formed? You know how the moon was created? If you heard how all this shit happened, the Earth spinning for 1 second is not crazy. It could be anything, a polar shift pattern. Anything crazy could happen.
The Earth cannot stop spinning.
Yo, bro.
No, it can't. Do you know we're falling through space? We're not like stagnant.
Ghost.
The galaxy is falling through space.
Ghost, I understand all of this. Ghost, there's been plenty of things that's happened in this planet's history that's ridiculous. We just weren't around. Do you know that there was a comet that was close to hitting Earth, and it was so close that they had to put Obama.
He doesn't sell movies.
No, nigga.
You believe Michael Strahan went to space too? Yes, come on, don't tell me you believe Michael Strahan went to space.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yo, Esso. Rich niggas. We watched a bunch of rich people go into a bullshit submarine to go look at the Titanic, and they couldn't see nothing.
And they died.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to ask you, you really think Michael Strahan went up? Come on, stop.
Yeah, why not?
And they landed that shit in the middle of nowhere, and motherfuckers just walking out. You know what? Me and you went to space yesterday too, motherfucker. And take me out to South Dakota, and we going to walk out this motherfucker, and how somebody going to prove we ain't go to space, nigga? Tell me. They ain't got no video of this nigga in space. This nigga never floated around. Who the fuck goes to space and don't take no fucking footage? Google Michael Strahan footage in space. I bet you don't find shit.
There's a lot of things that's happened that they don't document. Just like that group I told you.
I'm going to cut you off like you cut off Ghost in them. No, I'm cutting you off for the first time.
All right.
Let me tell you what this man taught me, because he's the reason why I podcast on YouTube, and this is why it's cap. The first rule he ever told me was, if it was never recorded, it didn't happen. If it was never filmed, SO, it did not happen.
I agree.
So how's he going to turn around and say something that wasn't filmed happened now?
All right. That's fair. Remember that time when we... Hold on. Remember that time I told you there's a group of rich men that pray in front of owls, wooden owls, and everybody said I'm bugged out? And
I never said you was bugged out.
No, not you, but other people was like, I'm bugged out. And it wasn't until they seen the footage. But if that footage never comes out, I still sound like I'm a crazy motherfucker.
But you need the footage. It doesn't matter that old shit. This is the thing you told me. This is the standard from this day and time. SO, if it's not filmed, it never happened. Mm-hmm. So although people was talking about it, you know what they had to do, Ghost? They had to drop the film. Like you said.
All right.
Like the moon landing, every video of the moon landing is somebody else's video. The actual video that the government had for the moon landing, somebody mysteriously copied over it.
Because the moon didn't land. That's why.
All right.
That's why.
Do you think there's aliens? Has aliens come and visited us?
I've actually been encountered with one. No, I'm just joking. I don't know.
What do you think, Ghost?
I think they visited. Aliens made us. They made us.
I agree with that. They tinkered with us, and that's why we can only live up to 120 years.
Anunnakis were sent here, and they made us. Okay?
I think all this shit is marketing too.
We're all robots.
It could be all fake.
You know what your fuel is, although you're a robot? Water.
So do you think it's simulation?
What?
It's possible.
Is this the Truman Show you saying?
Yeah.
I told you I live in the Truman Show.
Yeah,
I believe you talking about. Then I just told you, I said, when I land and I go to these places, how do we know we flying? You don't feel the plane moving.
But here's no.
Get the fuck out of here.
But what
it could be going like this, It could be going right around New York.
No.
It could go right around New York, nigga.
No, that don't make no sense.
Why?
You know why that don't make no sense?
Why?
So when you're flying from New York, hold on. All right.
Okay.
Yo, when you fly from New York to Miami, do you know that you're in Miami?
Yeah.
So what's the issue?
Miami could be on the other side of New York, nigga.
But
did you see the Truman Show?
Hold on.
Okay.
You've driven down to Florida, though, right?
No, I've never driven to Florida.
I've driven down to Florida.
I've driven in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you know you're in Florida. You're driving. So now all of a sudden, what you think? The plane not taking the same path as the car?
Nigga.
Weird, though.
No, nigga, the whole plane idea is weird. When you getting on the plane, you don't know shit. You're in the clouds. You're staying right here. You don't know what's going on.
I asked the pilot why we took the flight pattern we took when I left.
Mm-hmm. And what I
went to LA after.
Yeah.
So I flew from Amsterdam to LA. So I'm thinking, yo, why don't they just go like towards Asia? You know what I'm saying?
What do you say?
It's a longer trip.
It's a longer trip. You would have to. That don't make no sense. Hold on. From New York to Asia to
Have
go
you
to
seen the Truman Show?
to California, you'd have to stop in the middle of Europe, bro.
I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question.
Amsterdam to LA, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking we could go Amsterdam, fly over Asia past Japan to LA.
Now that's a longer flight.
It's way long.
I know that.
It's too far.
It's way too far.
Yeah, but it's when you look at the map, you kind of think like you can do that.
Nah.
Can I ask y'all a question? Before we wrap up, have y'all seen the Truman Show? Mm-hmm. All right. So if you've seen the Truman Show, what are we talking about? All of these different things that y'all are saying, they made Truman feel like when he was driving places, it was far. He took up
people to do that, man.
How do you know? We're all a part of it. Everybody's alien out there. It's 90% aliens outside. The aliens built us, okay? Your fucking gas is aqua. It's H2O, nigga.
The sky glitches. I get a lot of videos about the sky glitching.
It's mad shit going on. Niggas is just acting like all this shit is fucking regular. Like
I'm not saying it's irregular or regular. I'm just saying we've driven before. Could it be, Hey.
All right, listen. The Truman Show is real. When I fly all of these places, I don't necessarily know what's going on and what's happening.
So you just think you're circling in the air and then it decides to teleport you?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have no confidence in people's facts no more. Everything be bullshit. It do. When you research everything, what about the green people that fell to Earth?
I told you about the green people.
Google.
You see the Warner's gonna go back to the offices 4 days a week.
Who?
The Warner offices. They're going back. And that's
what the fuck does that mean? So? Nothing.
They
gonna go back in there scamming anyway.
That's it. Rocking budgets.
Yo, we not making enough money outside the office. We need to get in there.
Yeah.
So because we're not getting enough money off top, we gotta scam these niggas.
We gotta make label meetings, charge these artists.
It's gonna get better though because people need. Because to be honest, not being funny, in the music business, people need a place to go. Right now, we're the only people that have no place to go. You don't got your record label. If you're in sports, you have the arena, you have the training facilities, you have places to go to build camaraderie, to build business, to have plans and all that. It's hard to do that as a record label if your radio guy's over here at home, your A&R is over there, your production company's here and they're going back and forth to the studio. It's like you trying to stitch shit together. You need to have people together to build relationships, to build different ideas to go further. So I think it is going to be better that they're coming back to the record label because they need to have a home base for these young kids to come to.
Hey.
You don't care? Huh?
I don't give a fuck, bro.
It's an office job at the end of the day. Man. And people don't want to work an office job.
If they want to put us in the label, it's up. It turned into a party. They put us in a labal.
No, they're talking about people.
They don't want to return to the office.
They want to stay at home because it's too much. They can have their kids, they can do their own business, and now they got to go back into the label. But the label needs that to be done.
Yeah,
music is suffering. So we want to get down to the nitty gritty. Music is suffering. I said it when we was on other shows. I said it last year when we came back to this show. Music is freaking suffering. This is the best of the garbage that we're getting. And because they're not investing in the people, they don't know what to do, and everybody is on their own plane. This society is different. Everybody's bugging. Didn't I tell you that when we was coming over here? I said everybody is losing their freaking minds right now. And I think it's because of the jab. I think it's because the people, the finances is higher than it's ever been. The cost of things is higher. People are making less. Robots are taking over these jobs, and people do not know how to make money for themselves if they're workers.
When we was in LA, right? I want to close it out on this. Ghost and I was driving, and we saw the robot delivery mechanism, whatever. And I was just like, why motherfuckers ain't robbing these shits? Oh, in LA, the homeless is robbing those robots, man. Yeah. Oh man, it brought a smile to my
until they get it.
It's a war going on between the homeless and the robots.
Yes.
Yo, until they put a shocking mechanism on that motherfucker. They going trust me.
Oh, I know.
They gonna fix the first nigga pick one up and get shocked and pass the fuck out and die. They ain't gonna be touching them robots no more.
I was like, all these homeless people, nobody's robbing these robots. And the other day, it's a war, the homeless versus the robots in LA. Yeah, it's just amazing, so they're kicking them over, just taking the food. This one guy robbed 4 of them, yo.
This is crazy that we're talking. that this is what the talk has been turned to, is that homeless people is knocking over robots that are delivering food and stuff to other people. People, we got to get it together.
Yep.
Like, subscribe, super thanks, all that good stuff. We're back finally. Ghost been on tour in Europe. In case that y'all don't know, he's a worldwide superstar. He's on tour in Europe and left me and Han behind to fend for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Just joking. He did his thing over there. We back. We got another one coming up, and another one, and another one, another one. Hit the bell. Hit the bell to subscribe, and hit the bell to know when we drop footage. We out.